Audio check 1 2 3. Right. Oh dear, we've got an echo again. 1 2 3. No echo now. Good. Hopefully you can hear me. Can I hear me? Well, we do a test again. 1 2 3. One, two, three. 1. 1 2 3. 'Audio test 1 2 3. That's better. Right, I think we're now working. Hopefully we are. If not, never mind, We're only playing, aren't we? And I'd like to welcome anybody who's watching Airport live stream from Heathrow. First of all, before we get started, I'd like to thank all the people at Flight Focus 365 for supplying this free video link from Heathrow. It's an automated camera located at Heathrow, which tracks the planes fully automatically, and they supply, at the moment, they supply this free of charge to the web. So we've had no objections so far to me using it. If we do get objections, then we go and see if we can get permission and do it officially. But if not, never mind, we do enjoy ourselves. Anyway, what we've got just landing at the moment was a Finnair plane, which came in. This one came in from Rome. As you can see, it's got Finnair on it, but it's actually coming under a British Airways number, 549. Yes, so that is Finnair. Right. Yeah, the next flight we got coming in is American Airways. This one's coming in from Los Angeles. There you go, and here it is coming in to land now. This is flight number 136. I say it's come all the way from Los Angeles. The plane's just 25 years old. First flew in 1999. How long did it take to get here? Let's have a look on the screen, see if we can find out for you. It was in the air for 9 hours, 59 minutes, 10 hours, a bit slower than normal. Normally we do it in about 9.5, but just nine and a half hours today, so that's not too bad. So let's just have a look, see what's next lined up. The next plane due in is a British Airways coming in from Madrid. And here it is, just flying over the outskirts of Heathrow Airport. We've just added this feature to to my little plaything. As you can see, this is British Airways from Madrid. It's A320, 21 years old. It left Madrid, how long ago? Just 2 hours ago, so that's not too bad. Anyway, it's just coming into shot now, so we'll go from the overhead shot down to the live shot of the plane actually coming into land. Here it goes, flying over the approach, and we should see the plane any second now. There we go, look at that. Pretty impressive, that, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I like playing with things, don't I? It's just a bit complicated. I think I'm going to need a studio producer to actually line everything up for me. Anyway, that plane's landed quite well now, isn't it? As you say, it is a Airbus 320. Yep, that's good landing, that one. Nice steady landing. Well, I hope everybody's okay out there today. Weather in the UK is a little bit warmer. Mind you, we have got a storm forecast any time now. Yeah, any time now. Anyway, the next plane coming in is coming all the way down from Manchester, which is up in northern England. If everybody's heard of Manchester United, the football team, and this has come from Manchester Airport. It's flying down to London Heathrow. It's only 130 odd miles, so it does it in well under an hour. Normally about 3/4 of an hour you can get down, but normally they schedule for an hour, so way ahead of time today, so that's really good. So this plane's just 21 years old. It's an Airbus 320, and here it comes into shot now. Yeah, it's doing a great landing. It's yeah. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, we enjoyed that one, didn't we? Well, we got another British Airways lined up to come in. Just watch this one leave the runway, and then we're just going to have a look and see if there's other British Airways. This one here is a 320. This one's coming in from Milan. 20 years old. This plane left 1 hour 42 minutes ago, so that's quite good. Flight number 577. As you can see, it's just flying in. Uh, don't you worry, we'll leave the artificial and go to the camera. There we go. We go over, and we've got the plane there. That's looking good, isn't it? So this is the Milan, Italy, northern Italy, Milan. A bit late, but it did take off 15 minutes late, and it's going to arrive just ahead of time. So it's actually made up good time there. It's 500 miles, and it's done it in 1 hour 43 minutes, which is pretty impressive, isn't it, to do it that quickly? And that was flight BA 577. Right, let's see what we got coming in next. This one's going to get off the runway pretty quick because we've got a plane quite close behind it. Yes. Alright, as this one gets out the other way, we are literally going to have the next plane is going to be in shot so quick you won't believe it. Yeah, here it comes in now. And this one's the Turkish Airlines. Oh, a little bit of a wobble there, big wobble. We should have some exciting landings this weekend because with the wind, we've got a storm. It's the Storm Isa. I think it's the ninth storm of the year coming through. It's more in Scotland than down in the southeast, but we've still got storm warnings. That's a nice short landing, but very good. It's a nice plane, that isn't it? Looks nice, that one does, doesn't it? Brand spanking new. Well, it says it's a year old. January 2023 it was built, so or it was delivered, flew 1st first time. I'm not sure what that date refers to, when they fitted the last bolt, when it was delivered, or when it made its first flight. Anyway, it's down now, and that was the Turkish Airways, and that's TK 1989 if you're waiting to meet anybody from that flight. What we got coming in next? We've got a British Airways flight, so let's get this Turkish one out of the way, and then we can have the British Airways. So we've got no time at the moment. The planes are coming in thick and fast, aren't they? Literally, I can't show you any overhead shots because they're coming in too quick, really. This is the British Airways from Inverness, which, if people don't know, is up in Scotland. It's 386 nautical miles away. And this has been in the air just an hour 21 minutes. The planes are certainly coming down. The wind must be blowing down the country because the planes are coming in very quickly today, well within time. This one again is well within schedule. No wobble or anything, so the wind, I think, is going straight down the runway. What's the runway? Oh, cracking land. Well done, well done. Like that. That was a nice landing. So, it's not a. There's no rest here at all. If you look at the map, you can see that we've got a British Airways one there, just coming into the end of the runway. Fortunately, Flight Radar 24 is slightly ahead of the actual landing of the plane, so I can get all the information beforehand anyway. So let's go back. This is British Airways from Gibraltar, which is that little enclave just on the end of Spain by Tarifa. Wonderful area Spain if you've never been. Lovely. Tarifa windsurfing. Oh, had some many hours of happy fun. Anyway, don't talk about me. Let's talk about the Airbus 320, as you say, 15 years old, and this one's come from Gibraltar. Flight number 491. What's the landing going to be like? Yeah, we're in good landings now. I think the fun and games possibly is going to be later on tomorrow when the wind picks up. Let's see if we can get this one, get the air brakes on. Yes, look at that. The whole thing's come up on the top of the wings and the reverse work. Yeah, that's good. Right, what we've got coming in next? It's all, as I say, this time of the day, it's most of the British Airways stuff coming back from the flights that went out first thing this morning. Yeah, they go out first thing and then do a UE and then come straight back again. So the next plane coming in will be. Let's have a look on the map, shall we? Yeah, if you can see it there, it is there. It's the Lyon to Heathrow, just 400 miles away. And oh, it's a little bit late, this one. Well, a little bit late. Should have arrived at 1:45 and it's 1:10, so it's within 25 minutes. So shall we give that an okay? Yeah, I think so, don't you? Yeah, that's not too bad. Anyway, let's have a look at the aeroplane. Sorry, I left you on the map far too long then. That's my fault. And here it comes to land now. Thank you. Look at that. Nice, wasn't it? Is that runway looking a bit shiny? Have they had a bit of a shower? A bit of a rain there? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go and see what we've got coming in next, shall we? Well, the next flight's BA 485. That's BA 485 coming down from, coming up, sorry, I shouldn't say down, coming up from Barcelona. Yeah. It's just 600 miles away, 620 actually. It's a 2-hour flight. Relatively new plane, just a year old, October 22, so they still list that as a year. I think it's more than a year old, but still, we mustn't knock the information. All this information that I get regarding the flights and everything is from Flight Radar 24, who offer a really brilliant service, which allows me to tell you what all the planes are. So watch this one down, shall we? This is kind of coming in nice. Oh, yes. Holding the nose wheel up just a little bit longer than normal. Yep, got it down well on time there. That's very good. As I say, at the moment we're getting all the small planes returning from their morning flights out. Yeah, if they left sort of first thing this morning, couple of hours go out, an hour turn around, couple of hours come back, so we're 5 hours after. That's about right for most of the ones that have gone into Europe. Anyway, the next flight coming in. Let's have a quick look at the map. I don't know if you can see it there. It is up there. and that is the flight from Edinburgh, and that's flight 1433 from Edinburgh. Yep, there it is, coming into shot. It's a Airbus 320. Good, nice landing. Look at this. Yes. Very, very smooth the landings today. We've seen nothing out of the ordinary. A little bit long that one, but not too bad really. I always think as long as you get down, nothing else to worry about really. Anyway, that plane was 21 years old, so it's here, it's arrived, and people are happy. That's the most important thing. Right. Well, the next flight we've got coming in is coming all the way from Bologna in Italy. I don't know if you can see it. It's well, you can't see it with that arrow, wrong arrow. It's down there. Anyway, it's a British Airways flight, and the flight number is 541. 2 hours it's been in the air. Well, 2 hours and a minute. Just a minute, a couple of minutes to go. So I suppose 2 hours, 2 minutes, 629 miles. Just a two-year-old plane. And that, of course, is the 320 with the big uplifts on the end, or the big tips. Oh, that was spot on. Yep. Yeah, that was a cracking landing. Well, it's straight on the mark. He did very well there, didn't he? Yes, he certainly did. Anyway, I'd like to wish anybody who's watching, thank you for joining me in my Saturday afternoon hour. I only ever do an hour. I think that's quite long enough, or otherwise I start going around the bend, or I start seeing aeroplanes when I go to bed tonight rather than sheep. Anyway, let's see what we've got next, shall we? Yeah, we got another British Airways, and they're thick and fast today, aren't they? This one's come down from Dublin, or over from Dublin. Scheduled arrival at 2:30, but it's coming in 15 minutes early, so that's pretty impressive. That is just 5 years old, this plane. Oh, it's a little bit of a wobble there. That's unusual, wasn't it? But still a cracking landing, even with that wobble. So well done to the pilot, male or female. Did very well. Yeah, that was cracking. That was it's a good arrival. Very good arrival, that one. So, well, if you're waiting to meet somebody from a British Airways flight, pay for your coffee, make your way to flight arrivals, and pick them up. Don't forget to pay your car parking fee when you leave. I think it's cheap at Heathrow. Next flight is coming in from Istanbul. It's Turkish Airways, but it doesn't look like that Alex wants to go and have a look at the Turkish Airway, because we stayed on the British Airways one. Never mind. It's nice to see it go off the runway. Let's tell you where it's going. Yep. It's going down to Terminal 5, which is down the far end of the airport. You've got the main 2, 3 and 4 terminals in the middle, and 5's right down the other end. And I've got a feeling we've missed the Turkish Airways one. Yeah. So let's go to the next plane. Do apologise for that. Obviously, somebody in Turkish Airways isn't liked. So we've got a Saudi Airways plane next. If these seagulls get out of the way, they're always flying around at. We should have the plane in sight any second now. As I say, it is it's a Boeing 777. 3FG, what that stands for, I'm not quite sure. ER, I think extra range. We've agreed that's what that is, so here it is. And this one is a Saudi Airways, and it's come from Riyadh. Yep. Ahead of schedule by 1 minute. Wow. Never complain about that. If you arrive on the same day, it's always good. Sorry about that. I've had a Hectic morning this morning. Well, that's hovering nice, isn't it? Slight bit of wobble there. But, oh, we've got the nose up nice and down. Yeah, a bit early, but it's a bit early better than being late, isn't it? The nose is down. So that's a nice plane, isn't it? That one nice and clean. Yeah. Oh, we've got just a little bit of a gap for the next one. Not much though, but see if we can get that one off the runway before we get the next one in sight. The next one is a, what is it? I don't know if you can see on the map there. There it is. It's over there, and it's Etihad. Etihad Airways come down for Abu Dhabi. Yeah. And it's EY25, the flight number. It's just about to come into shot any second now. Yeah, a bit of a gap there, wasn't there? Never mind. Can't win them all, can you? Oh, come on. If not, seagulls. Yeah. Here it comes. Look at that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen for you there. So this is Etihad, and this is a Dreamliner from Windy Bendy with a little bit of a wobble. Yeah, Wendy's got a wobble. Look at it. Can you see the tips going up and down like a yo-yo? Do like that tail fin, don't you? The three shades of brown and grey, and yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? As soon as they come into there, that's good. It's come down. Airports entrance in reverse. Let's slow it down. Let's slow down, darling. So there you go. That one's done well. Well, I hope you enjoy the service I'm offering this afternoon. I do this on my own back. Just something to do in these cold, wintry days where there's nothing going on anywhere apart from watching aeroplanes. So I just sit here and I restream the free web broadcast that's supplied by Flight Focus 365. We've got a fully automated camera we call Alex, which does what it wants to do. It seems to do, I think, a brilliant job, to be honest with you. It saves me having to be there, standing there, looking at all wrapped up in the freezing weather, doesn't it? As I say, the people at Flight Focus, well, hang on, I'll put my teeth back in, shall I? Flight Focus supply this to the web free of charge, and I just rebroadcast it. Their automatic camera only gives pictures and ambient sound. It doesn't give a commentary, so I sit at home here and just put a bit of commentary on for you. So if you enjoy, you enjoy. If you don't, you don't. Does it matter? Not really. Anyway, let's watch what we've got coming in now. This is the British Airways from, oh, I can't pronounce that. Where the hell is that? ABV? Abuja? Must be in Africa somewhere. BA82. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go yes, it is. I can show you actually. Look at that. There it is. If you don't know where it is, it's over here. So it is. It's in Nigeria. Yeah, it's in Nigeria. So there you go. I've learned something today. Well, if you don't know something every day of the week, it ain't worth getting up, is it? That plane was 24 years old, and it's 2,500 miles, and it was 6 hours in the air. And as you can see, it flew virtually in a straight line. So it got here quite quick, didn't it? Bit of a gap again to the next plane, which is coming in. It's a British Airways. I can't really do this because it's just so underlined. Yeah, so the next flight is a British Airways, which is coming in from Venice. Yeah, wow, all the way from Venice. So can I get the picture up before it appears? Let's go to an overhead shot, and That's the approach into London Heathrow. So there it goes, and there's the plane there. If you can see it just there, and it's flying into London Heathrow. Look at that. That's quite good, that is. I didn't know I could turn it around like that, and there it is. Anyway, let's get back to the aeroplane in real life, shall we? There it is. Yeah, I know. Give me a toy to play with. I'm happy with it for years. Just keeps me going, doesn't it? Oh, that was a way past the landing spot, wasn't it? Don't know why that was. There was no. It didn't hover or do anything silly, did it? That plane. It just hung around for a little while. Anyway, that was the one from Venice. Yeah, let's get the other one out of the way. As I said, most of the British Airways planes actually all go down to the bottom end of the runway because that's where the British Airways terminal is, which is Terminal 5, which is mainly for the sole use of British Airways. Yeah. And what we got coming in next? There it is. It's just coming into shot now. SAS. This is Scandinavian Air Services. It's Boeing 320 flying in from where's it come? Oh, Oslo. It's coming in from Oslo. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, this was just a quick test broadcast today, just to see if everything's working okay with the system. We'll be coming again. I think we're going to come back and most probably do an hour tomorrow if the wind picks up. Oh, oh, oh! That was rather bumpy, and he's flying round. Touch and go. Wow! Oh, we've not had one of them before, have we? No, we haven't. Yes, so let's just see what happens to it, where it goes now. Yeah, so it obviously took a really nasty, bumpy landing there, and as you can see on the map, uh, it, it is here. I don't know if you can see it on the map. What we do, we track it and just see if because it's obviously going to have to go now and join back in with the rest of the and do a fly around and come back down again. I don't know what happened then. That was most unusual. Anyway, let's get back to it live. Here we got Air Mexico now. From the Oslo to can we make this? Well, let's go back to the map and we can show you that the one that done the jump, he's now just going to do a big circuit and he's going to go all the way round and then come in again. So we keep an eye on him, shall we? And let you know what happens. But we're going to go back and just see what else we've got coming in to land. Right, we've got this is the British Airways coming in from Warsaw. This is flight number 847, and this one, as you say, has come all the way from Warsaw. It's an Airbus 320. Yep. Let's just watch him come into land, shall we? Yes, doing very well. Very well indeed. let's go back and let's go back to the map and we'll show you where, if you can see, this was the flight path of the plane coming from Oslo. It did the circuit around Romford, came into land. As you say, it did a touch and go, and it's gone out that way around, and it's now flying around North London, just going above Wembley, and to join in the flight path again. But we keep following it, shall we, just to see what's happened to it. Yeah, and then we'll watch that one in, and then we can go forward. It's quite exciting, really, isn't it? And, trouble is now that I'm on watching that SAS, I can't really tell you what this is. An Air Jordan. Yeah, Daily Airways flight. I'm going to need another screen soon, aren't I, to do things like this? It's getting very complicated. I can't really surely. Anyway, let's go quick up and have a look at the map. And there you can see there's the SAS that did is doing the loop. As you can see, it's going around the top of London now, and it's going to, I presume, join in with the flight path and come back in again. So we'll just see what that does, shall we? But in the meantime, we'll go back live and watch the Kuwait Airlines coming in from Kuwait at 2,527 miles away, and it took 6.5 hours ago. This plane's just 6 years old. Flight number 101. Yeah, 101, a bit of a wobble again. Not too much of a wobble though, not too much. Yeah. Good landing? Yes, that's a nice landing, isn't it? It's coming very well. Nice and level those wheels. Oh, nearly hit the target. Nearly spawned, nearly a bullseye. Did very well that one, did that? Was very good. Well, let's quickly go back and see where our lost plane is. Yeah, our lost plane is up here. If you can see it, it is just there, and it hopefully will join in a minute and join the loop and then come in again. Yes, so yeah, it's quite exciting that was, wasn't it? To have a good go around like that. Anyway, let's watch the live planes now. Oh, we've got nothing happening, so we'll go back to the map, shall we? Let's have a look at the map. Yep, there it is. So the SAS one, if you can, again, if you can see it, I'll try and make this arrow bigger on my screen. I dare say there's somewhere I can do that on the software. So he should now do a circuit now and join in and come back into the flight path to land, hopefully. But in the meantime, we've got a flight coming in from Bog Bogatia, yeah. It's 9.5 hours ago, yeah. So where's that? That's a long way away, that is, isn't it? Oh dear. And that is a, what is it? It's a Dreamliner, because I should be able to recognise that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Anyway, well, it looks like let's go back to our map. As you can see, our plane is up here, and it's about to join in. If you can see, here it is. It's about to join in with the flight path here, isn't it? So that's good, shall we? So let's if we're on it there, let's just see. What I'm going to do is try and Go and fly with the plane, shall we? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Just hold on for a second. Oh, you had a picture of me then. How boring. Here we go. There it is, and it's coming in over London. I hope you can see that. Look at that. So you can see the flight path now. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't. It does that for some reason. Anyway, let's go back to there. Let's get rid of that. For some reason, when I change route, when I change angle of the dangle, it and we've got a British Airways one coming in now. Uh, where are we on the map there? No, not very good at all. Do apologise. Map's not working very well today. We'll stay on the British Airways flight. As I say, you're only as good, any system like this is only as good as the operator, and this operator is making a total hash of it today. But what I'm trying to do is actually follow this plane that the SAS plane that did a go round. It came in, did a bit of a bounce. He then put it down. I thought he landed it okay, but then he decided to do a jump. So he took off again and he's gone round. We've just tracked him all the way around London. So all the passengers had a lovely view of London, and we're just waiting for him to come in to land now. Let's just show you what we. I don't know if you can see the map there, can you? I don't think you can properly. No, you can't. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go back there. So there's the. Obviously, Alex, the automated camera, hasn't got anything to follow at the moment. So. We're just waiting for the SAS one to come in now. Yeah, it won't be long. Yeah. It's amazing the size of planes, isn't it, really, when you think that Turkish Airways one's quite big and then totally dwarfed by the 380. Well, we've still got nothing coming in. Looks like a Turkish Airways, so I can't give the information. I've totally blown everything out of the water today. So there's your Turkish Airways one. I'm just reloading flight radar 24 because for some reason it locked up. That was a bit of a bumpy landing. What's going on here? We've had such good landings today, and then such rubbishy ones afterwards. Everything. I think, to be honest with you, I've totally messed up the the camera today, so I apologise. I'm still trying to find this SAS plane that has done a go round. We had it all on the map, and then I touched something, and then the map went wrong. So. This is just. I think I'm gonna. We're just going to watch this SAS plane come in a second, and then once that's come in, I think I should give it a rest. I think. Uh, so the next flight coming in should be Iberia, if I'm correct. But to be honest with you, I'm not foggiest idea. Flight radar's playing up, everything's playing up today. The only thing that isn't is the fact I've got a blank screen with a block of flats in it and nothing else. Now if this is if this is Iberian Airways from Madrid, it'd be a miracle. Okay? But you know, I could be, I think I'm right. Yeah, looking at that tail pin. Yeah, oh definitely. Oh well, we're back online now. So this is Iberia from Madrid. It took off. When did it take off? It took off 2 hours ago, and it's 672 miles from there in Spain. So that's good, isn't it? Let's have watch it come down. Going down very nice. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, lovely. That's really, really nice. He did well there, didn't he? He did very, very well. Right, well, the next plane coming in is the SAS plane from Oslo, the one that did a jump and go, or did a fly around, whatever it's called. Is there a term for it? I think there is a term for it. So he messed up his first landing, so let's just see how he gets on with his second landing. He's on finals now. He's it's coming in on finals, so that's good. Keep our fingers crossed for him, shall we? I don't know if it was a co-pilot, the first officer tried to do the landing and messed it up, or whether the plane just decided, or it could be a gust of wind, could be so many different things, but he did come in quite hard, did a bounce, and then flew round again. So it's coming into shot any second now, so let's keep our fingers crossed for the pilot, shall we? That's a second go, here he comes, into shot. So this is the one that just had a nice people. They had a nice fly around London and had a look at all the sights and the scenes around North London. Flew over Wembley. I don't think there's any football on today. Anyway, the plane's all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. It is wobbling. What is wrong with it? It's coming in quite steep. It is coming in steep again. Now, is he going to land it this time? Is there a problem with it? We don't know, do we? Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, that's a lot better. Hover. Oh, he's got it down this time. Yeah. Well done. Big round of applause. Yeah, don't know what happened that first time. No, the plane was all over the place. Anyway, that did well, didn't it? Anyway, I've nearly done an hour today, so that's quite good for me. I don't do very long. It's about an hour a day is enough. So let's say thank you very much for watching. I'd like to finish off by obviously thanking the people at Flight Focus 365 for supplying me with the web stream. They supply it free of charge at the moment until I think they get their system. They still say they're under test, and this automated camera, Alex, which does all the tracking for us. There's nobody there actually physically doing it. It's done with AI, artificial intelligence. God help us all. Which gives us these wonderful shots at Heathrow. I think they broadcast from sun up till sundown, which is good. So that's good. All the information, I only relay the information. It's only as good as the information I'm given. I'm given that by Flight Radar 24, and oh, we got DHL coming in. Did you see it? Yep, Alex has stayed on it. You see, hovering all over the place. Anyway, yeah, Flight Radar 24. They give me all the flight information, anything, and so that's good fun as well. So, anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Be good and be happy. Don't forget if you've got any animals and pets or in the garden, or don't get to feed them, especially this time of year when it's so cold. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again. When? I don't know. Just tick the button and then you'll know when I come live. I don't have a schedule or anything. I do it when I feel like doing it. Be good, be happy.